Hi, hope you're well. It's Younghi. I just wanted to mention that if you're interested in my discussing a particular subject or aspect of adoption, please send me an email or leave a comment via my social media, and I'll do everything I can to address your interest. Today, I want to talk about a difficult subject. It's called family separation. There have been over 250,000 children sent by South Korea for adoption to foreign countries. Korean children are still getting exported today. Now, Korea is a first world nation, but it still sends its children away. There's no excuse for such action. Many of our adoption records say we were found abandoned on the street or in front of a private home, on a train, at a market, or on the steps of City Hall at a birth clinic. Some of these scenarios never took place. These details were completely made up and added to an adoption file. Now, record keeping has gotten a little better over time. Those born in the 1980s and 90s are more likely to have some identifying or family background information in their adoption file. Some children were legitimately relinquished and have paperwork in their adoption file that reflects this. Some children were taken, sometimes without their parents' knowledge or consent, maybe by a well-intending older relative or neighbor. In Korea, even today, unmarried mothers are treated like second-class citizens. It is very difficult for them to find work or childcare, or to receive family support or even basic respect. In some cases, a stranger could make money for turning a child in to an adoption agency. I think I was lost because I was found wearing only socks but no shoes. Imagine getting separated from your child at a market or a festival. Before you can find your child, a stranger has taken them to be processed for international adoption. You never see your child again. Many of us have adoption files that contain fabricated information, often made up by a social worker from an adoption agency. Our names were randomly picked out, our birth dates completely made up, and an orphan hojak or other papers were created so we could be sent out of the country. How could anyone knowingly classify a child who has a family as an orphan and give that child away to strangers for money? Today, many of us are spending thousands of dollars to visit our motherland, like common tourists. This is the second time Korea is making money from the children they sent away. We want to find answers, and we want to find our biological families. We want ties to our culture and to look into faces like our own. We want our identities back. We want connection with our heritage. We want our roots. Now, what I touched on today may be hard for some of you to accept, but know that I'm not the one here who is being dishonest. Think about what I said tonight. The truth must be known.